Alright, so this damper is quite annoying. Came out from there. Uh, every time I took it off initially, what I thought what the problem was is that the ring came off, but that wasn't the issue. Still don't know what the problem is. So what happens is when I put pressure on it, it's fine, but after about a second, it delays and it goes down. So it'll be fine for a second, but it just keeps going down. That's and I find that quite annoying. So I don't really know what the issue is. And the second time is I thought the hole that it all went into was kind of an oval shape, and it was chipped a little bit, and I sort of made that circular, and still the issue keeps coming. The way this works is normally I think they're round rings, but this one for some reason is it's like a different shaped ring. Normally I'm pretty sure these are round, like a cylinder type shape ring, but for some reason this one is like a V-shaped ring in terms of its profile. So it's got like this groove in there. I think that doesn't really help when you pull it out. So it goes on like this way, and I'm just guessing that the shape of the ring helps the oil go one way, or it doesn't work at all. I don't really know that part of it, but this part. So what happens here is when it's on the lockout, nothing happens to this, but there's a spring here which lets the oil out. So if I take this off, so this is the metal part that's covering this, which are these four 1, 2, 3, 4. That's the way everything goes out, and this part, the one in the middle, is how everything goes in. So it's a one-way system basically. So it goes in one way, out one way. So what happens is when things are going out and the oil's going out, it just opens up, and then because of the spring, it'll just hold the oil back by just putting that in place. And if we open this up, it goes, this is threaded like the opposite way of how you would normally open something. So that's like the top part, and then this is normally this is the part that gives the lockout remote lockout why it springs back because of this spring. And this spring is held in place because of that. So the spring is this part of it catches onto that part of it, and that's why you can like move it around. And then this spring, this is like the spring that helps pressurize the part where the oil is on the lockout. So when it's on the lockout, this spring will try and like push it together onto the little hole, onto that the hole right in the middle. There you go. and then there's something on the inside. Sort of line it to get it out. So now this is quite important. So that's the seal that holds everything together, and these three make sure that the oil goes in or out. So when the lockout, when it's turning, there's like 3 little bumps on the inside. So when you when it's on when it's closed, the 3 bumps on the inside, there's 3 little bumps, will hold into that. But when it opens, it'll push back, and so it does that. So when it's in the bumps, it'll do closed. When it's not, it'll be open. And that's how the oil like goes in and out. But I don't know what's going on, because every time it works fine, but it just doesn't hold the pressure. And I tried tensioning the spring, so I made it firmer, and nothing happened. I put this in. Every time I put this in, it comes out, but I don't think this is the problem, because this is totally fine. There's nothing wrong with it. There's literally nothing wrong with it. There's like a few scratches on it, but I did them. I like from me messing around. But the ring itself, it's not cracked. There's no parts missing on it, and it's totally fine. All the parts seem fine, so I'm guessing that the part that was oval is the cause for it. Now I've bought a file and I straightened the oval out, but it's still doing that, and because of that, I've just slowly sort of made it circular again, because something being round like that and sitting on something oval, they're 2 shapes that are totally different. So I've got another idea, but I don't know if it'll work. The thing about this all is when you do it all by yourself, it's all because no one sells any of these parts unless you're like going online, and then you don't even know. All parts are different, they're all different shapes, sizes, and you don't know what you're buying. And in Leicester, there's no one that I know of fixes forks. You have to send them off somewhere, and it goes across the country, and it costs the price of you can just buy a new fork with the price that it costs. So it's annoying in that sense. So like there's not a lot of bike shops that fix bike parts, and it just shows that they're not very smart when they fix these forks. They don't actually have actual expertise in fixing certain things, or just doing basic things like putting in oil. All you need is a wrench to open it because of this, and then fill it up. and that's like the main, if your lockout isn't working, that's the main thing. You just open it, fill it up, see if it works. Sometimes it does, sometimes it doesn't, but most of the time that is what the issue is that it's just been left for so long, and that's it. um but anyway, let's go through this and see if it works. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to try and make my own part. So what I've got here is it's like a rubber seal for plumbing, and I'm going to try and make it circular enough so it fits into there, so it fits in the screw hole.